Bruce Lehrmann's defamation trial against Network 10 and Lisa Wilkinson has finally wrapped up. Lehrmann and Wilkinson were in court for closing remarks today. Lehrmann's lawyer Stephen Whybrow told the court the project's interview with Brittany Higgins unleashed a virus of madness, a ripple effect that impacted the rights of his client. He described Lehrmann and Higgins as immature, ambitious, self-confident and self-absorbed young people, but also argued Higgins lied and deliberately destroyed evidence. Lehrmann has always denied any wrongdoing.
And to tell us more about what happened in court today is Guardian reporter Amy Remakis. Amy, this case has finally finished after such a long time. What actually happened today?
Well, today, yes, Bruce Lehrmann's legal team and Lisa Wilkinson's legal team basically wrapped up their cases. They gave a summation of what they think the case is and what they believe the judge should take into account. So some of it was quite difficult listening, I think, for a lot of people. And I think there were some questions raised that will make a lot of people think. But the cases are all done now, and it's up to the judge to make his decision.
So, Amy, what were the final messages from both sides involved?
Well, the final messages from all sides basically was that the other side is not telling the whole truth and that the other side's story is not entirely feasible. And so basically they just sat there and said, well, you know, my client believes this happened and you cannot believe what the other people's clients have said, and vice versa. So it was a lot of legal talk and a lot of, here are some different ways of looking at the same situation.
I must say Justice Lee has been fascinating to witness and watch throughout this whole thing, Amy. How did he react to those closing arguments today?
Well, Justice Lee basically played devil advocate, where he was taking the arguments and asking questions by saying, well, how do you back this up? What about this sort of idea? And that is not to say that that is any sort of imputation on how he is going to view the case. I think if anyone has done debating, and most journalists have, it's one of the reasons we're quite unbearable, you would understand what was happening there. You ask questions to probe a case to see if the person can come up with an adequate reason or a reasonable sort of idea of why something may have happened or not happened. And that's what Justice Lee was doing, probing.
So when will we get a final decision?
How long is a piece of string? Justice Lee has said that he wants to start making his judgment as soon as possible, but given that we are pretty close to Christmas and everyone is on holiday break, I think that this could be any time between a couple of days and a couple of months.
Amy, thank you for your time.
Thank you.